Hi everyone, Nick the Gardener. Welcome to the channel. If you've not been here before, I've had my allotment now for 2.5 years and been no dig for a year. And I've been away for a couple of weeks and yeah, had a week away with Meadow on holiday down to see my mum, which is brilliant. Might put a few little pictures and stuff at the end in little videos maybe, if you want to stick around for that. And yeah, basically I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, other than just to water the potatoes which are behind me, with carrots, and a strawberry bed which is like in a raised little bed here. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little look around the allotment and what it's looking like after 2 weeks of being away, and if there are any advantages to no dig, and disadvantages, stuff like that. So I'll just turn you around and give you a little look, see what's going on. So I've just been up here and cut the grass first and get that out of the way before it starts raining. There's a bit of clouds and wind and stuff. It looks like it might rain in a bit. But anyway, I'll stop waffling. I'll turn you around and have a look around the plot. So like I say, I've just been watering the carrots because they're in this sort of bin here. And they've been doing quite well really. I mean, some of them have split because of lack of watering, and then because I've watered them obviously they split due to having too much moisture. But I'll just pull one now, see what they're looking like. So that one's not split. That's a pretty decent sized carrot. I'm happy with that. So I'll leave it on the side there for now. The strawberries which are in the raised bed, that's the only other thing really I've been having to water this year. I'm going to have to get in there soon and cut off the red leaves, thin them out a bit. But still got some strawberries on there, which is pretty good going. A lot better strawberries this year than what I had last year. And yeah, single seed potatoes which are in here, which got quite a nice sort of, I call it a raspberry ripple sort of flower because it's pink and white. But these have been flowering away really well, and I've been picking them all off so that the energy goes into the tubers. But I'm really pleased that I staked them and put the strings around, otherwise they'd have all been snapped by now. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to get half decent crop off these ones here. The only other thing I had to water when I nipped up last time was these other single seed potatoes, and as you can see now they're definitely going over, definitely sort of going yellow and all that, but there's no signs of blight on them, touch wood. But there is a half decent sized potato in here somewhere. Oh, there's a couple there actually. So yeah, a little sneak glimpse of some of my single seeds. So yeah, just cover them back up. They're not looking too bad a size in there. So these are going to go, you know, maybe for another 3 weeks, 4 weeks before I harvest them. I mean, obviously got to get them all out before the end of October for Steve to get other weights in. I'm really looking forward to this year's competition. It's going to be pretty good. Saw Ali and Trisha's harvest and Tracy's this morning. Pretty good. Tracy's was really good from one plant. Right, so anyway, yeah, let's get looking around the plot. So all the peas and beans have really gone over here. Obviously, well, there's a couple of still green peas on here, but they've gone over now really. I'll save all them for seed. The beans this side, I think it was lack of watering really, they've all sort of dried out. But there's plenty on here to save for next year, a rattlesnake. So that's pretty good. But I haven't watered anything up here this year apart from the stuff in the containers and that, like I showed you, but the floor is cracked up quite a lot here. But this was the only bed I did dig, because when I took the raspberries out of here, I put a load of worm castings and compost and biochar on it, and I did actually dig it in. So this bed is the bed what's least no dig, and you can see it's cracked up quite a lot there. So all the other beds are all no dig, well, have been for at least a year, and there is a little bit of cracking going on, but not so much. But it's possibly due to the mole and his activities. So that's the only downside to no dig. If you've got a mole, it's a bit of a pain because he's digging everywhere, and you know, obviously I don't want to dig. But yeah, so I've got mole coming through here. I've got the leek seeds which are still going. Not so many pollinators on them now. They've pretty much had all the flowers really. Mind you, it's probably a bit windy for them today to get on them. But they're doing really well. Right, yeah, so also a good thing of no dig is, I mean, as you can see, the beds are almost pretty much weed free. I mean, I've got, I'm not sure what weed that is, but I've got a volunteer potato here by the looks of it, which must have been from the year before. Sorry about the banging if you can hear it in the background. Got a bit of possibly ragwort there or something, but another little potato there. But yeah, I've hardly got any weeds really. I mean, there's a few bigger ones, but I could probably just hoe all these off. Tiny little bit of bindweed coming through in places, which has been nowhere near as bad as last year, so I'll just keep pulling that out as and when. But generally overall, I've got a nice self-set hollyhock here, which will be I'll be digging that up and taking that to my house now, where I'm at now. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had to water anything up here other than what's in the containers really. Got a nice self-set calendula, a little nasturtium next to it. But yeah, I've had plenty of, I don't know if it's a rat, sorry, it might be a vole. You can see a little hole just down there. That's where little voles are. And I did turn a bit of well, not turn it as such, I sifted a bit of compost out and found a vole in there, a little vole ran out. But yeah, this is one of the beds I haven't been in for ages because it's got the net on it, and there's quite a few big weeds in there actually. Should get this one here, which I think is probably ragwort, I think. But yeah, generally no dig. I mean, in this bed here also, it's about my broad beans, and there's not too many in here. So I mean, I could probably weed all my allotment in an hour, I reckon, because there's not too much going on. I mean, this is where I had all my garlic, and it's got a few self-set nasturtiums in, which I left in obviously because they're beautiful. But yeah, just got a couple of little patches of bindweed coming through, but generally not too bad. I mean, most of them will just pull out really easy anyway, like this. So yeah, normally just pull them and leave them on the surface like that. But if I do go and do a big weed, I do take my bucket round and throw them all in the compost bin. So yeah, this bed in here as well also, there's hardly any weeds or anything growing in it, but I can see another little hole just there. Look. I'm really sorry if you can hear that banging behind me. But the echinacea here, which I popped in earlier this year, is doing really well. And a little bee just on the snapdragons there. And the eryngium I planted down in here, that's looking nice and strong, so that will definitely send out a flower spike next year. Broccoli's gone mental in here. I can't keep up with picking it, so it just keeps blowing. Can't even really see, can you? But I'm probably just going to chop all these off soon. And there's a couple of them I could probably take and harvest, but they're so tiny it's hardly worth bothering about. So where I planted the potatoes as well in this no dig bed, the mole's been up in here again. I don't know if you can see the molehill just over there. But there's just, what I can see quickly is a bit of bindweed just down there, and another little bit of bindweed just over there. A little bit of couch grass just coming in on this corner. But yeah, hardly have to weed anything, water anything, so it's a real good way, you know, if you're not going to get to your plot that much, yeah, to go no dig if you can. Obviously got some weeds here coming through my pathways. I've not had a wood chip delivery in about a year now, so I'm really going to get some wood chips this winter, hopefully. I might have to get on that chip drop app, we can get some wood chips delivered. I've noticed on here as well, my big cabbage here, we've got some caterpillars on it. So I'll probably have to get in there and pick all those off. It's not too bad. There's one little caterpillar on the edge here, if you can see that. That's just like in a, well, it's not moving or anything. I don't know if it's in a chrysalis or what. But generally these red calibos, I'm very happy with these. They've done really well. I'm probably going to have to harvest them soon. I don't think they'll last till Christmas. But I might keep wooding, see how big I can get it to grow. There's a little bit of broccoli on here actually, which is pretty much ready to pick. That's pretty good. But yeah, the Swedes in here, it was definitely a little vole what was under there. I saw it run out of the compost bin behind me. And I think it's been making a little home in that little Swede at the back over there. But yeah, so I've not watered any of these beds or anything. I've not fed them or anything, I've just given them compost. And everything seems to have grown really well. Spaced it out a bit better this year than I did last year. But just having problems with the little voles or rats, but I'm pretty sure it's a vole. Because, sorry for spinning you around, but I dug out, so I moved some of this stuff here because my plot neighbour put a load of his weeds and stuff in here. And a vole ran out, came across past the self-set tomatoes, actually got some on there, and ran down into here somewhere. So I've had a few suggestions of tea tree oil and stuff like that, mint, which I'm probably going to do. I'll probably squirt a bit of tea tree oil around down the holes. What I did last year, I walked around on my heels on the bed to try and, you know, bury all the tunnels and everything, and it seemed to work for a while, but they just come back. So I'm just thinking, if they're actually living under the compost bin, and that's their little community, when they come out, the first thing they do is just dig over to here. So probably put some tea tree oil down the holes and everything and see what happens, and try and get into turn the compost a bit more over winter so I don't make the homes in there. Talking about compost, I collected some leaves yesterday and just mixed it in with the grass clippings what I just took from the plot. This pile's getting quite big now, quite happy with that. So I'll start to collect the leaves as they're falling now already because of all the dry weather, but we've had a decent bit of wind and rain, so there'll be lots on the ground now. So it's not really got to temperature yet. It's not really compacted enough. I mean, what I probably should do is take these thermometers out and just get in there, tread on them a bit, water all these dry leaves, and that'll get it going in no time. That'll soon get up to temperature. It's a pretty good mix, leaves and grass, because I mowed up a lot of grass and leaves together underneath all that. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick look around the allotment. No dig and its benefits and that. Yeah, I'm not having to water so much, not having to weed. Don't really have to feed as much either, really. I mean, like I say, I haven't fed anything in here this year. I've got my jade arm water barrel here, but I haven't actually used it hardly at all this year, really. Like I say, I've probably just been using a bit of it to pop in with the compost to help that decompose. But yeah, so I'd definitely recommend going no dig if you can, and just start composting everything. I mean, watch Peggy Helbling gardening what you got. She composts everything, and she's aiming to get 2,000 pounds of stuff composted this year. Well, 2,000 pounds in weight. So that's a real good thing to do. Try and compost as much as you can, save it from going to landfill and what have you, and make your own amazing compost, which I've got about maybe a ton in here, which is ready to go. I've just been sieving a little bit out every now and again, putting my sievings in this one to activate it. And yeah, all that'll be going out over the beds. But I've not fully decided yet whether I'm going to dig some of them over. I might have to dig this one over just because it's the nearest one to the compost bin. But I probably won't dig any of the others over. If I find any cracks or anything first, I'll probably fill them with compost. And that was a couple of suggestions. I think Annie from Annie's Kitchen Garden suggested that, and a few other people said just scratch it in or whatever. So yeah, thanks for all the comments and everything, and it's a great community this on YouTube, and yeah, get some great advice and all sorts, great ideas from everyone. So I'm going to go and sort out some of this stuff on my plot, what I've got to do now. Got some jobs, like I say, I'm going to do the weeding and everything, but then I'll show you at home. There's an airplane going over. I'll show you at home with my tomatoes, because I had a bit of a failure with my tomatoes. They've actually collapsed, so I'll take you home in a bit and show you that. So back at the back garden now, and Argy mango, that one looks pretty good. Happy with that. Hopefully have that tonight at some meals. Well, that one's got a little hole in it just there. Fortunately, it just fell off. So yeah, won't be able to eat that one, but some of the chilies are going red. Looking pretty good. So that's the Devil's Brew, them ones. Got some orangey coloured ones as well, so I might have to give them all the taste tests. See if there's any difference between the different colours. I'm pretty sure the red ones are better because they're more ripe, flavour wise anyway. So I'll just give you a little look what's going on with the tomatoes then. Bit of a nightmare really. So all these black cherries, not black cherries, sorry, black strawberry, are all looking fantastic on the trusses. All hanging there, all nice. And after all that storm and heavy rain, there's some of the nice black tomatoes there. Yeah, after all that wind and everything, the cable gave way. So they've kind of collapsed. So I'm going to have to try and get in there and sort them out. But Tim's Taste of Paradise are coming along really well. Let's try one. So yeah, they're pretty good. And these are the Everglades from Peggy. Quite zingy. These kind of got like a weird aftertaste of Tim's Taste of Paradise. Yeah, it tastes a bit strange to me. I don't think they're as nice as Sun Gold. So I'll be going back to Sun Gold next year, I think. For growing everything. Yeah, they've got a really weird aftertaste. I don't actually like them, which is strange. I normally like the little ones, but I don't actually like those ones, unfortunately. I think I prefer, let's taste another one of these Everglades. Yeah, it tastes a bit zingy, a bit fresher. Yeah, weird. But yeah, I'm not a massive tomato fan anyway. I normally use them for cooking and stuff, sauces. So that's a bit of a nightmare, but tomatoes all falling down. And yeah, just a little update on the single seed potatoes. When I was watering them after I'd finished filming, I'd noticed that one of them has actually completely died off. I don't know if it's blight or not, but yeah, the whole plant is just gone basically. So it must have been some sort of disease or something. But last year I lost 2 like that, and the potatoes are still alright underneath. But the Cosmos here is doing alright. Yes, hopefully I'll harvest some of those potatoes soon. This one's still not flowered, and nor this one. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick update with some tomatoes and the plot and everything, and the advantages of no dig. But gutted about tomatoes. I haven't got blight or anything, but now they're just collapsed. But yeah, so I'll be doing things differently next year, definitely. Bit of a learning curve, because I haven't grown them outside for quite a few years. But yeah, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, and if you've got any comments or anything, or any questions, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Try to get back to everyone who gives a comment. Yeah, thanks for watching, goodbye. Not very fast, was it? done. Oh, almost got in the hole. Yeah, he's well done there though. Isn't too bad either, so Brian's is up here. Well. Oh, almost a hole in one.